Hi, everybody. This is Pastor Miguel from the Children's Bread Deliverance Ministry. Today, I want to talk to you about as we get closer to Halloween, more and more people are reaching out to our ministry. And as part of the deliverance process, what we do is we usually go to people's homes and we do kind of like a walkthrough. Okay, we do a walkthrough and we're looking for what we call a curse objects or power objects, where Satan uses these things and brings them into your home as a way of gaining power or as a way of cursing your home so that they could have more power and more influence in your life. Okay, so a lot of people buy these things. You could buy them at Ross, decorations at Ross or TJ Maxx, and they're bringing them into their home as decorations, but when in fact these items are cursed and the devil knows they're cursed, and they're making you buy it and bring it into your home. But those are not the only places where you could find these cursed objects. You could find them in a lot of places, and I have a list that I have, a quick list that I have developed just so that you can have an idea what to look for, okay? And I'll give some examples. But if you look at Joshua 6:18, it says, God tells Joshua, says, by all means abstain from an accursed thing, lest you become accursed. When you take of the accursed things and make the camp of Israel accursed and trouble it. So when you bring an accursed thing into your home, you curse your home, okay? We see as well that Joshua loses against the Amorites, and Joshua's asking God, why did we lose, right? And God tells him, because you brought an accursed thing into the camp, and you were warned not to do that. Okay, so we're being disobedient. Someone was disobedient, brought the accursed object into the home, and this is the same thing with people. We go to people's home, they don't know the thing is accursed. And because, as a minister, I've been doing this for such a long period of time, my discernment is very good. And I'm able to discern what's happening. So I made a quick list of things that you may find in your home that are cursed. And then I'll tell you what you could do to clean those things, okay? So the first thing we see is Native American items. Native American items, unfortunately, sometimes are cursed because the people that make them are kind of bitter because of what happened with the Americans when they first came here to the try to take over the land. And so a lot of these items are cursed. This is not with every Native American item, but some of them are. And so when you bring this stuff into your home and you decoration or jewelry and things like that, they pray over these things to sell them and also to curse the person that buys it. Okay, so that's number one. The second one is, of course, African items that may be used in ceremonies or for voodoo and things like that. People like to bring masks from Africa, and they place it on the wall. Those things are cursed. They represent demons. And so therefore, same thing with jewelry and things like that. Those things, do not bring those things into your home. Okay. The third thing is paintings. So I'll give you two examples. I'll give you a little bit more, two examples. I've gone to people's homes, and the paintings itself, every painting, the person is looking away. You can see the back of the head of the painting. The other thing that we see is I went to a home and I saw all the pictures were men bending down, worshiping women. Okay, every painting was like that. Okay, so you ask yourself, what's wrong with that? Okay, so first of all, when you walk into a home and you see that every painting is of a man worshiping a woman, you could pretty much tell that's probably a Jezebel spirit. Okay, a Jezebel spirit. And the other paintings that you saw, that we've seen, is when I was telling you about the back of the head, you can see the back of the head. Everybody, that's the symbolism of rejection. So there's a spirit of rejection in that house. Okay. Mirrors all over the place. If you see mirrors all over the place, it could be vanity. It could be the demons could be using it to come in through the mirrors and things like that. And so you have to keep close eyes. So what I do is I walk around the home and I ask the Holy Spirit will guide me and say, you need to take care of this. And I advise people. I tell people you need to get rid of this because this is not good for you. I walked into people's home. They have little shrines in their home. They don't even know that they're little shrines. They put money they put money in a little plate, and they say something, I want $1,000 by the end of the year or something like that. Those are shrines that people are creating to. Who are they asking this from? Okay, you have to ask yourself, who are they asking? Obviously, they're asking from whoever would take the proposition. Okay, so God doesn't work like that. That's more New Age. That's more New Age than anything else. And God, that's not the way God works. The other thing is, we see people, you have to look at the themes of the stuff that you bring into your home. For example, if you bring in a lot of marine creatures into your home, and I know some of you guys say, I like marine things. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you like it or not. Because you have to look at the symbolism behind the items. Marine spirits, like for example, seahorses or stars or things like that people bring into their home, could signify marine spirits. And we know this for a fact, because I prayed for people who have marine stuff in their home, and there's changes within the item or the decoration itself. We see changes. And so, we ask people to look at those things. Also, I've seen people that have, for example, skeletons with horns and stuff like that. Like the, I think they're cows or whatever they have. They have it in their homes. And I had Satan tell me that those represent them. Okay, that represents who he is. And because the person has brought it into their home, they become accursed. Okay, they're given the demon a legal right to be in their home and to be within them. And the last thing that we look for is like plants. Okay, so if you bring a plant into your home and the next day they die, if you keep bringing plants into your home and they die, okay, you have an issue. More than likely, there's something going on in your home. And the last thing that we see is a lot of flies. So if you see a lot of flies in your home, more than likely that they don't go away. They do everything they can, and the flies still come. More than likely there's an accursed item in your home, or you're demonized somehow. Okay, so those are the things that we need to. We look at people's home when we do a walkthrough. We look to make sure that the person does not have a cursed item in their home and they don't know about it, because a lot of people don't know. We ask to see your jewelry. All right, to see your jewelry, to see what you have. And, we walk around the home, even the bathroom. We look in the bathroom, we ask you to open your closet and things like that, because a lot of these items are right in front of your face and you wouldn't even know it. So, keep an eye out for those things when as you see this video. Look at your home and look for a common theme. And if you have issues of things moving in your home, if you hear noises, if you feel you're demonized somehow, if you're being tormented and things like that, it's possible that it's just an item that you brought to your home. But even if you do find that, you should go through deliverance anyway, because a lot of times it's the person, it's not the place. And so people go through deliverance after I look through their home, and we get rid of the items, and they go through the deliverance process, and then everything stops. Everything stops. So if you have any questions, you could send me an email to deliveranceU@gmail.com, or you could look at my website, www.deliveranceexorcisms.com. And my name is Reverend Miguel from the Children's Bread Deliverance Ministry, and I'll be happy to help you. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.